Hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to our midweek live analysis with Prince Wonder. Now, as usual on the program, we're going to be looking at the financial markets, trying to see what the market has been doing and what the market is likely to do from then on. Now, without wasting any time, let's dive into the market. But before that, do you mind sharing the link to the group so we have more people join in on the program? Because what we're doing is something that affects literally everybody that trades the financial markets. So more people can benefit from the program as well. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, thank you. All right, so let's dive into the market, see what's happening. Okay, so looking at the cryptocurrency market over the week, I told you guys Euro USD was going to fall a bit, and we had that, although it dropped lower than I expected. Um, as expected, these days the crypto and forex market literally has been moving together. So if a major pair on Forex is going to drop, it's likely Bitcoin is going to follow suit. Yeah. So if you know how this pairs correlate, it's a lot easier to just relate what's happening on one to another. All right. So BTC had a serious pullback from that 22,700,000 zone. Personally, I really didn't expect it to go below 21 right now. I really wasn't expecting below 21, but well, the market being the market has decided to do what the market is going to do, and we fell back down to retest 20,000. We dipped a little below 20K though, but right now I don't see a strong bearish continuation. For now, anyways, for now, I don't see tendencies for a strong bearish continuation, except on a larger time frame. Yeah, even on a larger time frame, it seems really unlikely that we're going to drop right now. I pointed out this analysis. I think was in the group or during our last week's live analysis session that BTC has been forming a lower high on the weekly RSI. And this RSI is our resistance right now. And depending on how the market reacts to that resistance, that's going to determine if we're going to have a serious um, bull season or a mini bull run during this bear market or not. So just start eyeing that zone to see how the market reacts there. Although it's on a much larger time frame, and like I always say, you can just break it down to smaller bits and pieces and trade it as seen. All right. Now we've retested our key support right now for the market. Remember, this market with this entire bear market really hasn't closed below this zone, right? And that's what we're retesting right now. So I don't see any further bearish continuation right now for price unless something just comes out of the blue. I'm not expecting below this $18,000 level. So even if we do still drop a little further, it's still just within the acceptable margin for price. So we're not seeing anything different provided the market stays above and within the zone. Now, the most interesting thing about analyzing Bitcoin is using it to trade alternate coins. All right, using it to trade alternate coins. Now, if you notice, I've been trading a lot of ICP recently. It's due to the fact that its pattern really just suits the way I trade the most. So I've been trading a lot of ICP recently, and it's easier when you just understand how a particular pair moves and you just flow with it. So I'm waiting for ICP to drop to this zone, and then I'll pick a couple of buys from there. Really don't think we're going to have see this low right now for ICP considering. So I'll just be waiting to see if we can get closer to this zone for me to take a buy. Now, if you look at the RSI, you see the RSI is already starting to tilt towards or really retest our oversold area, but I don't think the market has bottomed out yet. So I'm waiting for a lower low, at least the market coming back down to this zone or somewhere close to this zone so that I can take a buy. Now remember, the reason why I'm waiting for the market to drop down there is so that I can get much better odds on my trade, not just taking a trade based on the fact that it's going to go up or come down, but what's likely to happen for price. Okay, so I'm waiting to see the market come at least back down to 6.26, 6.23 for me to take a buy on ICP. All right, at least I get a 1:1.75 from this trade. You see, the previous one was 1:2.13. So at least we get favorable odds scalping between this support and that resistance there. Okay, Solana. Now, guys, of course, you can always send in your pairs. I'll take a look at them as soon as I'm done with this, right? So we'll send them in the group. Okay, so for Solana, we've literally retested our key support here, but it doesn't look like we've bottomed out as well on the RSI. So be expecting a lower low price unless I see further consolidations for price around here, then I could take a buy from there. But personally, I'll probably wait and see. The market will most likely come back down to this zone here for me to get a much better entry. So maybe you should just wait and see what the market does here. I don't think we're going to reverse from here, but if we do, we're going to see some signs of a reversal, and then we'll know to trade. If it does happen, I'll update this chart in the group as soon as I see something better. Okay. All right. So that's Solana. Avax. My watch list is actually made up of very select pairs. You notice, if you notice how we're moving, you see a lot of them tend to react and they're doing almost the same things, right? So it's just makes it a lot easier to trade. Now, if you look at this as well, you see the market price also hasn't bottomed out. So now, based on the last three pairs that we checked, the market price doesn't look like it has bottomed out yet. So if you want to trade, I suggest you wait and see, because when it looks like the market has bottomed out on several pairs, it's likely it hasn't done the same on a lot of other pairs. And even if it has bottomed out on a couple, if you take those trades, it's likely they are going to move up a little bit and then still come back down. So it's best for you to just be a little patient and see. It's just market psychology. When you see A plus A plus A, you just get a sense of what's happening in the market and know to abstain or to be patient and wait for more from the market. So in this case, best to just chill and wait for the market to really bottom out before you take a position. So I'll just be looking at that zone for AVAX. My stop loss down there. Take profit. Yeah, take profit is good there. So you see, I have a need 1:2.68. So and really has a very good chance of playing out, all things considered. So I just wait for the market to get down there, take a position, and then that's that. All right. So now this is just the crypto market for us. Let's dive into the forex market and see what's going on. Okay, so I had expected the market to reverse from here for Euro USD. If you check the group, you see I sent an analysis about 3 days ago, predicting that sell, and we actually broke below the support. We tested it and dropped lower. Now this zone is more of a short-term pullback, short-term reversal. So, in as much as we're seeing some strength here now, I really wouldn't be rooting for a strong reversal from here. I'd be expecting a bearish continuation back down there. Let's see if the RSI agrees. Okay, my RSI is actually showing me something different, but I'm still going to be leaning onto my bias on this one until I see something different. The RSI has a bullish divergence, so let's see if the market is able to push back up here. Let's see what happens from there. I'm almost certain it's going to be a sell, but we'll wait for the market to confirm. The 4-hour chart is bearish. We have a mildly bullish 1-hour chart. So I really wouldn't be expecting a break back above this resistance. More likely a pullback, retest it, and then a bearish continuation. So just watch out and see what happens here. But my bias on this will be to take a sell from up here. Just place my stop. They have my TP down here. So this would be my position on Euro USD. We just wait for a little more confirmation. As the market moves back up there, we'll see how the market reacts, and then we'll know if to actually enter this position or not. I will also update this in the group as soon as, or if anything different comes up. But as of right now, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Take a sell from that resistance. Okay, so looking at other forex pairs, I doubt GBP USD is going to be doing anything different. It usually correlates, so I doubt if it will be doing anything different. Like I said, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, so moving on to my recent favorite pair, GBP JPY. See, I've been flipping this position over and over and over again. So now we're back down to that support. We have a strong oversold on the RSI, so almost certainly we can take a short-term buy for this from here. Oh yeah, you can actually take a short-term buy on a Euro USD if the odds are good. This one I don't think the risk to reward still good. One ratio for 1.44, not bad. So you could actually take a buy to that resistance. I'm almost certain it's going to sell from there. So just take a short-term buy. Okay, so it's still about 90 pips. Let me check Euro USD again. This one is already a little too far gone, so the risk to reward wouldn't be all that good. Yeah, said so 30 pips. So this is not that good, but you could still trade the short-term move for GBP JPY. I suppose Euro JPY will probably be leaning on the same thing as well. See, understand the correlation in the forex market, and that already cuts your analysis in half. The purpose of going back to actually check the chart is just for additional confirmation. So it's not like you assumed this analysis. It's just to confirm, just to see that yeah, okay, it actually is as you say it is, okay, or it's correlated. Yeah, just to confirm that that's actually happened. If not, it's mostly just the same thing across a lot of different pairs with similar attributes, especially when it comes to USD and JPY. They correlate. So regardless of what pair you're trading them against, you're most likely going to be finding almost the same thing on your chart. If you notice, I have USD, USD, JPY, JPY, GBP, GBP, GBP. I only have one AUD and one CHF here. So the pair that I trade usually just correlate. So by analyzing a couple of them, you get a sense of what a string of pairs are going to be doing, and it just makes it easier to take these positions. I'm giving you guys a master class on this live analysis session, so I hope you do me the favor of sharing the link to the YouTube as well as the Telegram group, so we have more people joining in on the program every week. This info just cannot go to waste. Okay, all right, guys. So you should send in the pairs you want me to look at in the group, and let's get to that. Hmm. This looks like a cell. Okay, use this one for a class. Hello. Nobody has a pair they want me to look at. Let's go, guys. Time is money. Okay, AUDJPY. And I doubt USDJPY is going to have anything different from all the other pairs that we'll be looking at. It's most likely going to be the same thing. Okay, so as of right now, the RSI is giving us a bearish signal, but I don't think we have enough room to sell below beyond the support. So just wait for a tiny bit confirmation to see how the market reacts here. We already have a good sign on the 1 hour RSI, signs of a reversal. So worst case, we might dip a little more still within this zone. I doubt we're going to have a bearish continuation for now on this one. I'm just talking about the short-term trend, not the higher time frame. Let me check the 1 day and see what's going on. Ah, okay. Well, if you're taking a buy from here, you should really be very, very careful because if not even if, as this is going to play out, so we're going to have a very strong sell. I doubt this is going to be a breakout with test and continuation, so you should be really wary of taking a buy from there. Probably you should just wait and take a sell after the market breaks the support. I really wouldn't endorse taking a buy from here, seeing what I'm seeing right now. It could actually just have that strong bearish continuation. So it doesn't necessarily have to reverse or have that short-term pullback. So you should just be careful trading this. Personally, I wouldn't even trade it entirely. Okay, USD JPY. Oh, it looks like the USD is set to sell. Like the USD is set to sell, at least over the coming weeks, anyways. It looks like it's set to sell. So, at least I can say it's going to be a very interesting week this week. Right now, I'm trying to decide which trend I should lean on. Now, all of them are bearish, but then I'm trying to see which prediction should I give? Should I focus more on the one on the larger time frame or on the one on the shorter time frame? And if I'm going with the short time frame, there's absolutely no way I'm taking a buy from here, considering the amount of bearish vibe I'm getting off of this market. So worst case would be to take a sell after the market breaks support. If it does not break this support, I'll take a sell after it breaks and retest this resistance. I'll take a sell from there. But right now, I'm waiting for a break of that support and then take a sell position. There's just no argument to be taking a buy on USD JPY right now. I mentioned before that USD JPY is probably my least favorite pair in the entire forex market. Why? Because USD and JPY correlate, and when you're trying to trade them against each other, you're basically determining which is the weaker currency of the two weak currency or the stronger currency of the two. It's just messed up psychologically. All right, so USD looks like this is also primed for a sell. Okay. Oh wow. My laptop. Okay, so for USD CHF. Okay, so I was saying, I was trying to explain my phobia for USD JPY, trading them against each other. I said the two currencies realistically correlate, and when you're trading them against each other, it's like you're comparing which is the weaker of these currencies or which one is stronger, which just messes it up psychologically. Yeah, so that's the reason why I really don't like it. There's just no way I can separate my market psychology outlook and just look at price as it is. It's just imbued with my trading strategy. So it just makes it a little complex for me trading that particular pair. Okay, back to USD So we're trying to see what's happening in this market, and I said it's probably going to go the way of the selling. Just looking at where my support and resistance zones are. Okay, now we're consolidating at that resistance. Here we have two possibilities, a bullish continuation or a bearish reversal. Now I'll come down to the 1 hour time frame to see which we seem to be more likely to take. Now, looking at the RSI on the 1 hour chart, we're seeing some sort of decrease in momentum over here while the market is creeping up bit by bit. Yeah, these little details actually do count. So we're seeing some sort of decrease in momentum coming down to the 30 minutes time frame. You see it better there. Okay. So right now we seem to be leaning more on a sell, although probably not a strong sell, but we're leaning more on a sell. So you could probably take a sell for USDCHF at least down here, close down there. Worst case, let's see if the odds are good, then we could take the trade. Mm, anyhow, I slice it. The odds on this trade are not good, so really best to just leave it and see what happens. See if there's a breakout of that resistance, then take a buy. Because I don't think this sell is going to be a strong sell. So we can't really be greedy and extend our stop loss or our take profits proportionally. You see, managing our expectation is also a skill or a very useful tool in the market for trading the market. Okay, so just have that in mind as you're looking at the market. So I'm just going to take one more pair, Atom. All right, Atom, and thank you very much, Rita, for the birthday wishes. Atom. Okay, so our sell bias the last time was severely wrong and the market did contrary to what we were expecting of it. Hmm. So just need to confirm where our support and resistances are. So we know how to react to the market right now. Okay, so this is where we reversed from, consolidated, dropped back down. Hmm. First reasonable support I'm seeing here is down here. So just like all the other crypto pairs that we looked at, looks like price hasn't bottomed out yet. So just give it a little bit and see how the market reacts, and then you could take a buy from either there or back down here. So just watch, see how the rest of the market is reacting, and then you take your position. All right, guys. So that's that for this week's Music Live analysis session. If you came late or you missed a part of the analysis, this video is going straight to YouTube as soon as the class is done. So you can watch and stream the entire thing live on YouTube, as well as our past sessions. They're all on YouTube, and you can stream all of them at your leisure. Okay. Thank you very much for coming out, guys. Have a great week. Have a profitable trading week.